seconds.
I got nowhere to be. I'm good. Ooh, that's bright.
I'd turn it down if I could.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Tilt it, but then I'd get in trouble.
Need one of those hats that you wear sometimes.
The big ones?
Yeah.
Ready anytime?
That's like a April 1 and after.
Okay.
Good. Get ready to go.
Frustrating day or? Sorry. I'm going to say the same thing.
Let me see if I can come up with a different answer.
You good? Frustrating day or just tough
Yeah, a little
conditions?
bit. It's tricky. The wind was up a touch. Greens were getting a little firm. It was just one of those. I think it was one of those days where it's sort of just as easy to shoot 2 or 3 under as it is to shoot 2 or 3 over. It's just sort of one of those, and you can see that by the leaderboard that so many guys around 1 over even, 1 under. Just one of those days where obviously there was a couple of good scores out there, but you didn't have to do too much wrong to sort of be hovering around even par and be the other side of it.
Some of the guys have said this is the quickest they've seen the greens here. Is that your sense too?
Even in the Pro-Am yesterday morning, the wind was up quite a lot there. It was really noticeable yesterday morning. They're quick. They're if you get on the wrong side of the hole, you're even, some putts that you feel like you're on the right side of the hole, you're being somewhat defensive. Because late in the day, you don't want to be leaving yourself too many 3 and 4 footers out here. So, it's tough to sort of do everything today, but especially hole putts because the greens are so tricky and so fast.
Did you hit a funny shot on 9 or so? I saw you flicking your wrist.
I just sort of started. It was one of those where it was a decent lie in the rough, and I thought if I could just get a little steeper on it, a little more shaftly, and I could get more club on the ball and get it to spin more. And I just got it, and it just jammed in there. It's just more of a shock. It's totally fine. But for about, I don't know, maybe 20 seconds afterwards, it was just a little sore.
Kikuya?
Yeah.
And then on 10, you were in a kind of a bad spot behind the tree. Does that factor into your thinking on the tee shot there, or do you just kind of want to pump it over there and deal with it when you get there?
Yeah, I mean, it's not. I think there's certainly more to the hole than just pump it over there and deal with it from there. I hit the tee shot further left than I wanted to. It was a good distance, it was sort of pin high left, and it was more the trees and stuff weren't the issue. It was more the lie. It was one of those lies where it was just sitting in a hole, and again, I had to get real steep on it to get club on ball to guarantee the strike, and I just carried it 2 yards too short. If it had just covered that little bit of rough, it would have got up to probably 20 feet.
Thanks, Rory.
Thanks, Doug. Very uneventful. There's seriously nothing to talk about. I'd just be up here. Yeah, verbal diarrhea.